Hi, how are you doing?
Yes, I'm doing well. What about you?
I'm fine, I'm good. Thank
Uh,
you. Thanks for asking.
hmm. All right. So, Falak, would you mind introducing yourself so we'll get to know each other?
Yes. Uh, my name is Palak Naz and I'm from Pakistan. I live in Sindh, that is in uh, Sindh province. I live in Hyderabad, that is in Sindh province. And I have a husband and three kids in my family. I'm married and I completed my graduation, that is in Bachelor's in Commerce. And then after I got the merit, then I completed my post graduation. I have done Masters with the name of Articulate Academy, and I started uploading the videos on it. I have my content is I'm making the videos on English speaking skills because I love this language. I like this language. I'm a very fascinating with the language. So just few videos I have uploaded yet. That's all about me. Thank you.
Okay. Wow, that's so
So,
great. You are married, you are a mother
and
of three kids, you are running your YouTube channel, and at the same time, you're working upon a language. Wow, that's so
yes,
great. Okay. So, the name of your channel is Articulate Academy. Okay. Okay, wow, that's so great. All right. Hmm.
tell me
Okay.
about yourself. Where do you live? Tell me about yourself. I really wanted to know about you.
Okay, all right. So, I am Sara. I'm from Uttarakhand, Dehradun. So, about my qualification, I have completed my BCA, my B.Ed, and my M.Ed. By profession, I'm a teacher as well as I'm a tutor. I have experience of more than 10 years in teaching field, and I've been running my coaching. It's been now more than 12 years. Yeah. So, this is all about me and about my hobbies. I love reading books. Yeah. I just read books a lot, and I just love having conversation with people, especially in English, not in my first language a lot. Yeah, so this is all about me.
Right.
Yeah.
Oh, that's really good. That's awesome. It sounds good. Really good. Teaching is a very good profession. I also like the teaching.
Yes. Okay. So now just Palak, tell me, I
I
am.
your videos. I used to watch your videos, and you're teaching very good. You have a teaching skills. You're a very good teacher.
Thank you so much. It means a lot to
Yeah.
me. Okay. All right. So Palak, just tell me
So,
about your hobbies. What are your hobbies? I'm excited to know what you love to do.
Sara, okay.
Yes.
Um, Before answering this about my hobby, in my free time, when I feel free, when I sit idle at home, so I read the books. I love to reading books, and I read English books. I like English books. Many books that I read, like Atomic Habit and Rich Dad Poor Dad, uh, Think and Grow Rich. These all the very famous books. I also read them. So I read to English books. Am I audible to you, Sarah?
Yes, you are. You are.
Okay, okay, okay. So, and the second habit, I would like to say, I love the music. I really love the music. Whenever I feel free, whenever I feel relaxed, whenever I feel happy, or you can say that whenever I get any kind of a good progress, any success, any little milestone, I just, reach it. So I just take the mobile and take the hand free and just put in my ears and started listening to music. I love music. I listen Indian music. I listen English music, and I love the songs. I love the music. It's really make me feel happy. It's give me a relaxation. It's really good. It's really good for your mental, for your soul, for your emotions, for your mind. So I love the music. And third thing I would like to say that I love to making videos in my free time. I have to making videos on English speaking because I have a YouTube channel, so I really love to making the videos. And I also used to listen the English content from the YouTube. There are thousands of videos are available on the YouTube, so I would like to listen the English music. I just play any video and started listening. I'm a very active listener, very good listener, by the way. So I also used to watch your videos. Your videos are also very good, and they are very adding a values in my life. So I am listening English content from the YouTube in my free time. So and that is how I just consume my time in some productive manner, in some good manner. I don't waste it. There is a survey has been recently done that is 8 hours people are just scrolling the reels on the social media to watching the reels. 8 hours they are consuming their time every single day. The people are watching the reels on the social media. They are just scrolling the reels on the Facebook, so and the YouTube and Instagram. This all kind of a thing. They are just wasting their time to just scrolling the reels. So there's no any doing any kind of a productive work.
Great. That's great. Um,
I'm a housewife, so I don't have any kind of a domestic servant at my home. I do all the houses. I do the dishes. I do the laundry. I make the lunch. I make the dinner. I make the breakfast. I also, along with them, I will also how a beginner can start her or his English journey. How can he or she can do? Please tell
okay.
me about it.
All right. Okay. I would love to answer this question because, yes, I had started my journey from zero, like zero in the sense I was very beginner, like, with four letters on my tongue and zero confidence. So I can entirely relate with a person who is just starting, his or her journey. So the way I started, first, I would say when you start something new, obviously challenges, nervousness, hesitation, everything is there. But start with little. So, as I always say, there are five pillars: LSRWT: listening, speaking, reading, writing, and thinking in English. Listening in reading, listening in English, reading in English, writing in English. I would say it's not just about only speaking is going to help you. You're reading. If you're going to read in English, that will help you. If you're going to write in English, that will help you. If you're going to listen in English, that will help you. So I would say whatever time and energy you are going to give to this language, you are going to create this language. So I would say if you are a beginner, start indulging in this language, start immersing. And that's the best way. That's the best way. And there is no any other substitute. Little reading, little speaking, little writing. And that's how you are going to gain confidence. And then gradually start indulging in speaking, gain knowledge, have conversation with people, right? Yes, this is what I advise people, yeah, who are starting their journey. Yes.
Yes, yes, that's right. I strongly agree with you that what you are saying, and it is happening. One more question I want to ask you again came into my mind. I want to ask you that my question is that Sara, that how differentiate you between the communication and English language?
Uh-huh. Okay. Again, I would love to answer this question because majority is confused. They
Okay,
actually
how it
mixed up.
is?
Yeah. And majority is
Yeah,
mixing up
and
things. Yeah.
yeah, yes,
So when we talk about English, particularly, English is just a language, same as Hindi language, Punjabi, Gadwali, Urdu. There are a lot of languages, same as English. English
yes,
is also a language. So language is something where you put your mouth muscles to pronounce certain words. Like you can say something as you're hungry, you can tell I'm hungry. If you're, thirsty, you can tell I'm thirsty. It's not about convincing. It's all about like in this, I would say it's survival level. Okay. So English is just a language where you put your mouth muscles to pronounce certain words. Same as there are like plenty of languages. But when it comes to communication, communication is altogether a different game. Communication you can learn in Hindi, communication you can learn in Urdu, communication you can learn in Punjabi, and communication you can learn in English. So, communication is not just about communicating or saying a language. Communication is more about connecting with the hearts, conveying with your speech, and satisfying with your speech, triggering people's brain. It means communication is something when you have plethora of knowledge in your mind and you have the power to convince people with your speech. That's what communication is. So that's how English language is different from communication. Yeah. So I would say learn English, but it would be more better if you learn communication in English. Yes, and that's how I would uh, differentiate it. Yes.
absolutely, absolutely. Right. It really seems to be that. improve communication skills or improve English speaking skills. These both are the same thing. They are mixed them together, but these entirely different from each other. Yeah,
Right.
you have differentiate very well. That's good. That's good, and it will help me. It will help the other people too, the audience who are watching us. So absolutely right. Yeah.
Okay, so I have talked with a lot of people, the co-learners, and I would say the people who are working upon this language, and I'm quite excited to know because we all are lacking somewhere. You know that we are lacking vocabulary, sometimes confidence, sometimes pronunciation, grammar. I'm excited to know from you that what hurdles do you face while speaking in English? Yes.
This is a very important question that you have asked to me, Sara. It's very important. If anybody is very dedicated to learning this journey and he is going through from this all challenges to learning English language, so definitely everyone facing these challenges while speaking the is English language. So I'm also facing still I'm facing few challenges, but right in the beginning when I was a beginner and I was learning, I was not able to be speak a basic English level. So I was facing it, but still I'm facing it. I am not mastering in it. Still I'm facing. So few challenges I will mention. I will address them. A few things are contribute with this problem. The first that is hesitation. Feel hesitation while speaking. When especially I will feel hesitation when I will feel speak in front of the public. When many people among the hall, I'm sitting in the hall or in the class or anybody, there are very new people who are watching me. So definitely I will feel hesitation and before speaking. And why I will feel hesitation? There is another reason behind it, the basic reason of the hesitation, and that is fear of speaking, fear of people, fear of public. Like whenever I start speaking in front of them, they will start judging me. They will making fun of my poor English. They will laugh at me. They will bullying me, and I might have been not speaking properly. So this all kind of fears coming into my mind. These all thoughts coming, and that's why I was not able to be speaking properly in front of them. The second reason is that I think vocabulary is a very big factor. Okay, the collection of words. If you don't have a collection of words, so what will you speak? You don't have a material to speak. You don't have a words to speak. Okay, so lack of vocabulary I think is also a very big factor. It's a very big problem that we always feel hesitation and nervous and less confident before speaking in front of anyone. um, Sometimes it happens to me that the story is in my mind, the whole story, the whole statement is in my mind, but the right vocabulary words does not come into my mind. This kind of a war of a mouth and brain is going on. Right vocabulary words does not come. That the story is in my mind. I want to be say this, but the what is the English of this word? So this has happened due to the lack of vocabulary. So we have to be need to improve the vocabulary. And the third, I think it's very important. We have a so I think the third thing, which is very important, I will address it. That is to translating the language from our mother tongue to English language. This is our Pakistanis and Indians have a habit from the very beginning. From the very beginning, we all the people have a habit. Always we are doing this. That we translate the our mother tongue language first, then I translate into the English language. So this is a very bad thing that we are translating in our mind first, then we will speak. So I think translating the from our mother tongue language into English and lack of vocabulary, hesitation, fear of public, these all the factors are become the reason. These are the causes that you are not able to be speak properly in front of the public, and these are the actual reason. And practically, I was facing and still, not always now, but at some special places, I feel them. I got disturbed just because of this, because still I'm learning and I'm improving them. Yeah, these are the factors. Because of them,
Okay.
not speak properly.
So these are the hurdles you are facing, and I can entirely relate with these things because when I started my journey, yes, everything was there. Hesitation was there, judgment was there, nervousness was there, translation was there. Like I used to do translation a lot in my head. As you can see right now, the way we are speaking, we are not translating at all in our heads, right? We're just directly coming up with this speech. But earlier it used to happen, and I can entirely relate with the another problem, as you have said. When we want to express our feelings, our desires, our thoughts, but exact word doesn't come in our mind, and that's irritate
Exactly.
very
Yeah.
badly. I can entirely relate with these things. Yes, I had
Uh,
gone through
Sara,
these things.
what is it? Do you faces the lack of vocabulary, this kind of a challenges? Do you still facing right now? Because now your English is very good and you are speaking fluently. So this question came into my mind. Are you facing still this kind of a challenge? The vocabulary, like you are thinking in your mind now, I will have to be say her to this. But what is the English of this? What is the English of this word? How I translate and the right vocabulary words does not come into your mind that you will speak with your mouth. So it happens with you still.
Okay, I will tell you one thing here. Sometimes what happens, we become very obsessed with vocabularies. Why we need vocabularies in our speech? Very simple. We need vocabularies to intensify our speech. It means if you are feeling hungry, how much hungry you are. And if you're feeling thirsty, how much thirsty you are. And if you are feeling angry, how much angry you are. Right? Uh, okay.
Yes.
All right. So why we need vocabulary? We just need vocabulary to intensify our speech. It means simply if you are hungry, how much hungry? When we get fluency, when we get fluency, vocabulary does not bother us anymore. Vocabulary does not bother us. Actually, it happens with us when we learn a language. We become obsessed, with vocabulary, with grammar, with this, with that. So the more you are going to get fluency in a particular language, the more you will not be, I would say you will not focus. Somewhere you will not focus. You will not become that much obsessed. I'm not saying that you will not focus. Yes, you will study. I do study vocabulary. Every day I do study vocabulary, but I do study vocabulary every day, but I am not obsessed with it. So what happens? Let me tell you, we use vocabulary simply to intensify our speech. Simply to intensify. Let's suppose, Palak, you want to say, I am hungry. So you want to tell you are very hungry or you are just less hungry. It means you are peckish, you are just peckish, like, very less hungry, or you're starving, you're damn hungry. So we need vocabularies to intensify our speech.
Hungry, so there is an entirely different word. We will use starving when we are feeling very hungry, but when we are
Right.
feeling just little bit, so we feel
Yeah.
I'm hungry. So there are
Right.
many words for only one meaning. Many words
Yeah.
are there in English.
But our emotions are also different, right? Sometimes you're feeling like very less hungry, sometimes you're very hungry, sometimes you're moderate hungry. So how you will intensify that? For that, you have to have some vocabularies. So I would say first thing, have very basic vocabularies. I have a bucket of very basic vocabularies. Second, learn synonyms. Very simple, learn synonyms. How you can intensify. Okay, instead of learning different new vocabularies, try to learn synonyms. So in this way, you will learn how to intensify your emotions, your thoughts, your desires, right? And third, I would say, study every day, but not be like, don't try to be so obsessed with it that I want to learn vocabulary. Don't make this, havoc of vocabulary. So the crux is that I don't face this issue anymore now. As you can see, like, I'm not facing this issue anymore, vocabularies.
We don't have to be go in a rush and to make ourselves very pressurized that I have to be first improve my vocabulary. No, no, no. This all the problems which I have addressed them, the hesitation, fear of public, and less confident vocabulary, and that we have a habit to translate from our mother tongue language into English language. This is also our habit. All we people have in Pakistani. How does it matter, Indians? So this all the issues are there. Okay. But there is only one solution I have, which I have concluded, that is practicing. Practicing of speaking English. The most difficult part of we have to be put ourselves, indulge ourselves into the actions. And what kind of actions we will have to do? We will have to do practicing of speaking English, which is the most difficult part. I do agree, it is a difficult. Like listening is very easy. Just put the hand free or just watching the video, that the person to whom you're watching in the video, his speaking skills are improving, not your speaking skills are improving. You are just
You're
sitting
so
in the
right.
comfort and just listening to her. So listening is very, reading the books is also very easy. Writing, it might be difficult. You have to be, it's exercise of your brain muscle. Writing is quite difficult. You have to be think for writing anything. First, you will have to be think in English. So writing is quite difficult. But the most difficult, I think, that is the speaking of English. So only one solution I have, according to me, that is practice. Practicing is the only solution which will dissolve all these conflict and issues.
Okay. Which you have just mentioned here. These are so great, and I would highly recommend people they should follow the things, the tips and tricks and the experience which you have, which you are sharing here. That's so great. Yeah.
Yes,
Okay.
I'm also expecting that the people who are watching us, definitely they will follow them, and
Yeah.
who are dedicating and watching the videos to improve
All
their
right.
English skills. Yeah.
Okay. Okay. So it's time
हम
to.
इस प्लेनेट से नहीं आए हैं, इन्हीं बातों को सीख सीख के हमने भी इसी तरीके से ही इंग्लिश इंप्रूव की है. वी डोंट हैव एनी अदर वे. We don't have any other solution. We
Right.
don't have any other method. These are the real things. These are the practical things. These are not the theoretical things only. We have implemented and we have improved our language that we are teaching to others.
Right. And they
Like,
should listen. They should follow. Yeah. That's the way to learn. Yeah. Okay. So it was nice conversation with you, Palak. Okay. I enjoyed talking to you. Okay. Yeah. So is there anything else you'd like to
it was
discuss?
a very nice
Mhm.
conversation. It was a very pleasure talking to you. I also feel very happy, and thank you so much.
Okay.
It's very privilege for me that I have make a video conversation with you. I feel very good.
Okay, and I would love to have conversation with you one more time. Yes, I'm quite excited. All right, so let's just meet next time.
I
Okay,
am
for now,
looking
let's
forward
just wrap up
again.
this session. Okay, yeah. So let's just meet next time and have a great day. All right. Okay. So bye bye and have a great day.